We would have noticed this at least once in our lifetime as a student. Whenever someone buys a classmate notebook, for the first 3 days they take care of the book carefully and even hesitate to tear a page from their notebook. As for me, even deciding to write in that notebook for rough work felt like I was ruining the whole book. But how did they manage to do it? Now let's get into their starting story. ClassMate was launched by ITC in 2003. It was basically made to diversify their portfolio across FMCG sector. The idea behind it was simple: providing students with high quality, sustainable and durable notebooks that could be a reliable classmate throughout their journey. And their thought process while building the brand was very different from what its competitors did those days. Firstly, making a strong brand proposition in the market. Their products were specifically designed for students, and before ClassMate came, the notebook market was dominated by local players who were competing with each other in terms of price, resulting in the declination of quality and design. And there were very few established brands back then. As of 2020, the number of schools in India accounts for about 260 million, and this was only schools. Notebook is something that people of all kinds of age demand, and as a new brand coming into this area where there's a lot of competition, they had to make their brand unique and relatable in some way. So they penetrated deeply into the ideologies of its young customer base. They keenly noticed that almost all of the kids draws or scribbles in the last page whenever the lecture is boring, and the last page is the imagination space where every kids interact with more than 5 to 6 times a day. So they entertain the kids with fun facts, puzzles, trivia on the last page, changing the idea of the notebook, not only the place to record information and learn new stuffs too. From collaborating with popular brands like Disney and IPL, through which they brought in characters like Iron Man, Batman, Dhoni, and Virat Kohli in the notebook design, to creating subject-oriented fun aesthetics in their books, shouted out that there wasn't any other brand other than ClassMate to the kids. Unlike other brands, they focused mainly on customization and personalization so much. The company also deeply analyzed that people needed customization a lot, and a book they buy serves different important purposes. Classmates, being the first notebook brand, allowed customers to upload their images or choose from pre-existing designs to create a custom notebook cover via their website. This made the users more connected and intimate with their brand. After that, they actually communicated with their target audience. Even if the market is so huge, ClassMate focused mainly on students first. At 2018, the CEO of ClassMate told that they spent 5% of their turnover on just marketing. The content in the last page was designed very keenly, making the users engaging with the product as well as certainly promoting their brand and its values. This also included putting inspirational quotes or messages from favorite personalities and posting contents like environmental sustainabilities or creativity, which in turn promoted their brand's value. One interesting fact about it was conducting fun contests for kids from spell bee to solving an entire environmental problem faced by India. This provided them with a heap of customer data. Even their ad campaigns were student-centric, like the Be Better Than Yourself campaign, where a girl pens a letter to her mom to say how stressful she feels because of her peer competition. But her mom sees her consistent efforts and improvements and celebrates her hard work with a cake. These campaigns made a deep impact in the customer's mind. And finally, they wanted to establish a pan-Indian distribution network, which basically means pushing out their products at every corner of the country. ClassMate's notebook costs more than other notebooks, but still it became a 1,000 crore brand. They followed something called the value pricing strategy, in which they had set an affordable price that reflects their high quality. And we can never deny the fact that the difference between a ClassMate notebook and a normal notebook is a lot. ClassMate has become the strongest and one of the major profit contributors to ITC. Today, if someone says notebooks, our mind immediately pictures ClassMate's logo. It's not just a book, it became a feeling. For more interesting content like these, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter for more stories.